little short intro to getting the most out of your workout for fat burning and energy boosting and everything that you can think of for better health. And I love doing these because I'm all about energy, and I hope you are too. It's like the more energy we have, the more we get done, the less time in, feeling sick and sluggish and all like, oh, I don't want to go. Like, we want to go places, right? So we're always going to go back to this. This is probably one of the most important, simple little things that I look at when I'm trying to get back on track with my health. And keeping it simple, ladies. Don't make it complicated. Just eating right, taking all your supplements, making sure that you get moving. And that's what this class is all about. This is about moving, moving, moving. I'm always moving all day long. Even though I work from my desk, I'm always trying to find a way to move my body. And then making sure we're resting, managing stress, reducing all the toxicity. And we're going to talk about that in another workshop. In being informed like you're doing today. This is powerful right here. And then making sure that you're visiting your partner when it comes to a medical system that aligns themselves with what you believe in. That's so powerful. So a lot of what I'm going to be sharing with you is going to be from my time that I spent with Barbara O'Neill. If you have not checked out Barbara O'Neill, you're going to want to write her name down like it says on the screen, Barbara O'Neill. And there's a lot of fakes. She's so popular that a lot of people are pretending to be her online, but check her out. She doesn't sell anything. So if you find any of her videos where she's trying to sell stuff, that's probably a fake account. But I learned a lot of what I practice today from her. She's amazing. She's in her 70s, tiny little thing, because she just, takes really good care of herself. And she does what she teaches. And so all the stuff that I'm going to learn, that I'm going to just share with you today about fitness, I got it from her. And the reason why this came in the perfect time in my life was because when I met Barbara, I had been using the MetaPower products from doTERRA for about, I think it was six to 9 months. So my metabolic system was literally strengthened so that I could put into practice the things that she was teaching me about fitness and diet and exercise. And I'm still learning all the time, but I've been able to take whatever she talked about and just make it simpler. So again, check her out online. I think you're going to fall in love with her. I adore Barbara O'Neill. So one of the really cool things that she taught us was not to do, and this, pay attention, gals, this is it right here. This is going to transform your life. This is the reason why you came tonight. You don't need 1 hour workouts. You don't really need to go to the gym and pay a bunch of money. You don't need to do all these crazy workouts thinking that you're going to lose weight. All I do every single day is about a 12 to 18 minute workout, and I don't do cardio ever again. I don't jog like I used to, thinking, oh, if I stay on the track longer, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm going to get to the shape that I want. It never worked for you. And when Barbara brought this to my attention and gave me the reference to this book right here by Dr. Al Sears, MD, which is right here, so you don't think I'm lying. I read all these books. This changed my life. It taught me that you're actually kind of hurting yourself when you're doing aerobics or cardio. And when you maximize the workout that you're doing by expanding it's called kind of like HIIT training, pace. So what you do is you take your heart rate and your respiratory system to the highest level possible. And has anybody put it in the chat if you've seen me rebounding on my rebounder and doing my crazy workouts that people think, oh my gosh, how does she do that? But it's only 30 seconds that you're going to go full force. Then you're going to rest. And I might need to rest 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Some people at the beginning need 3 minutes. Some people need 4 minutes to rest. But then you repeat that same workout for 6 you repeat it 6 times. And what you're doing is you're elevating your lung capacity, and your lungs are like a muscle, and your heart, which is another muscle. And so that you're creating this deficit of air so that you're like gasping. So you're taking your body to the top level that you can without passing out. Of course, please don't pass out. So I do that every day, and I do it 6 times. I want to show you, I want to see if I can share this quick video so that you can see what I'm doing about. So um, bear with my, here we go. Can you see my screen? Can everybody see me on a rebounder? Yes? Can you see me, ladies? Somebody unmute themselves and tell me.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So here's a video of me, what I do every day, rebounding, and I'm not kidding. I'm done in 12 to 18 minutes at the most. So I'm going to go ahead and play. Let me know if you can watch it, if you can see it moving. Yes?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. So I do that for 30 seconds. And if you can get out into the sunlight, even better. And then I stop for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. And what I do is I try to walk on the grass. I can go grounding because that levels out your natural energy. And this is the workout. This is all I did with my products to be able to lose the weight that I wanted to lose. Now, some of the rebounders have handles. So if you're trying to rebound and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall off, or I feel like I can't balance myself out. I have a few samples. Actually, I didn't put it up, but I have rebounders that have the handle so you can hold on to it at the beginning while you get yourself leveled up. So I want you to know that you can also do this with just, if you went on a fast walk and you walked as fast as you could for 30 seconds, like you're like, oh my gosh, this is the fastest I can go, but your breathing is elevated, your heart rate is elevated, and then you walk gently to allow your heart rate to drop. So what I learned from this really cool book is that what it does. Oh, and by the way, also doing it first thing in the morning. So if you notice, that video is early in the morning, and I do it so that, let me turn this thing down here. Okay, here we go. So I do it early in the morning, and what I do is I don't eat, because if you eat, what's going to happen is that your body's going to start burning the sugar from your meal instead of fat, and we want it to burn fat. So it's going to go after all of the stored sugar in your muscles and your liver, and then it's going to go after the fat. So that is the best way to get your maximum workout for the least amount of time without having to go to a gym or to, go work out for an hour. So that's all I do. And sometimes I shift it up. So what I do is I do that, or I get my weights and I do, whatever type of little workout I can do with leg lunges. I think they're called, and excuse my English, or something where I'm doing something quickly that I'm moving, and then I stop, I rest, and I do that again. So I can also get some weights into my routine. I don't know if you ladies have seen me, but I put videos of the little workouts that I do so that people can see, like, okay, what else can I do for my workout? And I'm trying to find, I had another video that I wanted to show you of that type of workout that I do, because it really makes a huge difference. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, here we go. Let me share my screen one more time so you can see the other type of video. And I wanted to show you me, because I want you to see like what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And oh, sorry that I'm in my smaller clothing, but I want you to see that it's also really important to be under the sun, because the sun also helps to burn some of that extra weight. Okay, I told you I was having technical difficulties. It's not moving, but this is me. And then what I do is I grab my weights, and then I move forward with one leg, which is a leg lunge. And then I come back, and then I do that, and I do it for 30 seconds or a minute, because I'm not jumping up and down, I stop and I repeat. I don't know why this is not working, but you get the gist of it, right? So anyway, so I wanted to share that. And let me move back on here. Okay, so that is what this book taught me. So what I want you to do is consider purchasing this, because you will save so much time when it comes to your workout, and you won't be like, oh, I just don't have time to work out. I don't have time to work out. Now, remember, this is going to be key right here. This whole thing works together. So don't think you're going to do it without being aligned with your other habits. So I want to talk a little bit. Last week, we talked about the VMG Plus, the E Omega, and the probiotic. This is what continues to keep you aligned. And then for me, none of that would have been possible if I didn't use the Meta Power Advantage every single day. Like, this literally helped my whole body to heal itself and to be able to go to the next level when it came to my health, my fitness, and weight loss. If you're not doing these basic things, you're going to have a really hard time regenerating your body so that it can perform optimally. So I 100% believe in continuing to use these products on a daily basis. Even when you don't feel like it, go ahead and take them, because you'll see the difference long term. Now, some people, like, for example, me, I want to show you a couple of things that I'm doing for metabolic health that I think will really elevate what you're doing. And metabolic health simply means all the nutrients that you're taking into your body through your food, and how your body's utilizing and using them for energy. So that's what metabolic health is. So a lot of us are metabolically unhealthy. Actually, 94% of America is metabolically unhealthy. So we really need to work hard to get to this health. And some of the problems that we have when it comes to metabolic health is our maturing fat cells. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute, why that's so important. Sugar spikes when you eat, that creates a problem. Cellular integrity is a problem, because most of us are not feeding our cells what our cells need. And then the body starts acting out and triggering things like high blood pressure and diabetes and all of these crazy things. So we want to make sure that our cellular, that we're feeding the cells what the cells need. We get tired quickly. We're not giving our bodies the hydration that they need, or we have really poor supplementation. Like, I just talked to somebody about an hour ago, and he's got all kinds of issues, and he's taking a bunch of supplements. And to me, based on my experience, supplements should change your life. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this. Is super fun, and I wanted to show it to you girls, because this is great news. If you were thin when you were younger, or when you were a kid, you can get back to a better weight, we'll call it, because you have the same amount of fat cells when you were a kid than you have now. It's all the same. But what happens is, when we're metabolically imbalanced, the same fat cells, they start filling up with fat. And the fat is coming from the sugars that are not breaking down in the body, the insulin that is getting thrown into the system because you're having that sugar and sitting down, or not processing it, or becoming insulin resistant, and toxins and all kinds of hormones that are just going into your fat cells. So they keep blowing up and they keep blowing up. And the way to get rid of them is exactly how we've been talking through our lifestyle, our supplements, our workouts, sunlight, grounding. You saw me that I work out on the grass. That's because it helps to ground you. So one of the really cool things that I wanted to quickly chat with you is, I'm sure you're going to get a lot of energy from the supplements when you're consistent, but you always hear people talking about the mitochondria of the cell, and you're like, what the heck is that? Well, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So you have the rocks, right, that are this outer part of the cell, and then you have all of the material in the cell, and the logs are the mitochondria. So you have all of these tiny little mitochondria within the cell that create all this energy so that you can get your workout, you can go to work, you can go out with your friends, you can take care of your kids, your husband, blah, blah, blah. That's the mitochondria. So when you hear mitochondria, just think, oh, that's the energetic part of the cell making that fire so that I can have energy. So what I'm going to share with you today is next level information so that if you need extra support like me, then you have these tools to go to when you're trying to get more energy or you're struggling during the day. So I want to share with you one of my favorite products that I haven't talked about in the other workshops besides the foundational wellness products and the advantage. Because remember, if you can just get those 4 products and use them on a daily basis, please do so because those are the foundation. But this is another product that doTERRA launched for your metabolic system for those people that are really struggling at a cellular level, that are constantly tired, and the cells have taken a hit. This elevates your energy because it works with the mitochondria. So you want to use it before you're having to do the most, the things that would need a lot of energy, mental energy, when you're feeling super tired, when you need an extra energy boost. You're like, I took my supplements, but I'm still feeling like I need something. Or if you've been sick for a while and you need extra cellular support, you're going to want to take the Mito 2 Max because it supports healthy mitochondrial function and aerobic capacity. So getting more energy into the cells without the use of harmful stimulants. So if you're one of those people that is constantly like drinking coffee and coffee and coffee, you want to kind of back down on that. I'm all for a nice cup of coffee, but if you need more energy, I would suggest to get outdoors, get some fresh air, go for a walk, and take a Mito 2 Max because it's going to promote healthy circulation, energy, and stamina. So this is next level, ladies. And I use this when I'm like, oh gosh, I took my supplements and I'm still feeling a little down. So I keep this either by my desk or in the kitchen. So if I'm feeling down, I can just go walk to the kitchen. And if you work from your desk or you're retired or you don't get to move a lot, be very intentional about getting up, set a timer, just be like, you know what? I've been at my desk for an hour. I'm going to go for a walk, go to the kitchen and do a little movement and do some, whatever you can do, move. Okay. So I just want to share a little bit about how this works. It's got Santa Herba, which is a holy herb, and it's clinically tested to increase your metabolism. So here we go, kind of giving your body a little extra boost, lipolytic activity, reduce fatigue, and support healthy inflammatory response. Now, if you're consistent with your foundational wellness products, that's fantastic. This may be something that you want to have in stock just in case something happens. Synergistic triple mode action supporting healthy aging. So again, a little bit of that. We're adding a little bit more oomph to the oomph. Balanced metabolic rate, balanced overall metabolism, prevents formation of advanced glycation, and produce products, ages a risk for metabolic disorder. So remember I shared that 94% of America is metabolically imbalanced. So these are tools that we're going to use to bring that balance back. If you notice when I work out, I go all in, and you need to have metabolic health in order to do these workouts. So and don't try to do this all at once, ladies. You want to gradually, even when you're feeling super discouraged, like, you know what, it's not working. It's working. Trust me, I am living proof. I didn't show you my first rebounding video where I was heavier, but I said, I don't care. I'm going to do this because I want to be healthy. And then the weight loss was kind of like the side benefit of it all. So the slimming effects are demonstrated in placebo-controlled clinical trials. So what I love about doTERRA is that they really try everything out and they put it to the test so that when we get it, it's been proven. So natural energy, weight management, and cognitive energy. So if you're taking your basic products and you feel like I need more brain power, then Mito 2 Max is going to be something you want to add. And this could really promote some of that healing process that we're looking for. It promotes energy production of ATP. ATP is that energy that we need in the cells, enhances stamina and efficient use of oxygen. Oh, talking about oxygen, ladies, I'm sharing a lot of tips with you because I'm so excited for you to get this information. But making sure if you're working out, breathe through your nose. Do not breathe through your mouth, okay? Because the air that comes through the nose is prepared perfectly for your lungs and for every cell in your body to get like 8 times the amount of oxygen that you would if you breathe through your mouth. So making sure you close your mouth when you're exercising, and making sure that you're closing your mouth when you're sleeping, because I read a couple of books on oxygen. It's critical for clear thinking. So getting a little piece of tape, if you know you're a mouth breather at night, and the way you would know is if you wake up and your mouth is dry, then you want to put a little tiny piece of tape. Put it in the chat if you are a mouth breather, and let us know, because we need to we need to pull together and not breathe through our mouth. So put a little piece of tape over your lips. Don't put it on the skin because it gets really, really hard. And there's mouth tape that they sell online. I bought some, fantastic, and I noticed the difference every single time. So do that and you'll wake up feeling better. So this product increases metabolism, decreases fatigue and inflammation, and supports metabolic adaptation for diverse activities. Here we go, adding something if you feel you need it. Improves mental energy. It doesn't lead to a crash. It doesn't give you the jitters. It doesn't contain caffeine or sugar or unnatural additives, and it won't make you addicted. Like, I use it once in a while when I feel like I need it, but it's not something that, because I'm doing those 4 products, the VMG plus, the omegas, the probiotics, and the collagen, I tend to use this. Like, this one has lasted me a couple of months, but sometimes it lasts me 3 months because I have so much energy. But it's a good backup. So I wanted to share it with you because some people really need to support their bodies at a deeper cellular level. Now, this one right here, I wanted to quickly talk about it because this is something that I do use daily, and a lot of people are not using it. This is the MetaPower Recharge, and this is a hydrating superpower, because if you haven't read the news or gotten the memo, water is completely depleted from all of the minerals that our bodies need, especially for me. Like, when I drink my water, I get it from my filter, and my filter is reverse osmosis, because everybody should be filtering their water. Your water is very contaminated. So we want to filter it, and we want to make sure we get all those contaminants out. And then what happens is all the good stuff has been removed from the water, and then we need to make sure we add it back in. So that's the problem, that there's not any proper hydration. So water alone is not enough to maintain fluid balance in and out of the cells, and to prevent muscle cramps, to support muscle and nerve function, and to enhance the hydration. This is probably one of my favorite products to use instead of coffee in the morning. If you're a coffee drinker and you keep drinking coffee trying to get energy, this is going to be really good to do it before your coffee, so that your body's super hydrated, because coffee also tends to pull out minerals from the system. So this is going to give your body additional minerals so that you can be prepared for the day and actually kind of be plugged to the energy source, which is in the cell, the mitochondria. So it comes in 2 flavors. It comes in lemon, lime, or wild strawberry. So I prefer wild strawberry. Just letting you know, from the minute they launched it, I think it was a couple years back, I went crazy with the wild orange because it was so yummy. So hydration is also going to help you with digestion. A lot of people are having bad digestion because they're so dehydrated. They're like, but I'm drinking a lot of water, and they're still not getting enough into the cells. So this helps with digestion, It helps with beautiful skin because if you're dehydrated, your skin's going to show it. And it helps with joint health. A lot of people in pain will take your electrolytes, please. Weight management, kidney function. This is a super benefit. So as you see, this is a really important supplement. And I'm not going to say that this one is on a need basis. I actually use this one daily. And sometimes, like today, I use two of them because I've been fasting. I'm doing a longer fast because I love to fast, and I'm going to talk about that on a different day. But I love fasting, and this really helps me to maintain hydration when I'm fasting, and it doesn't break your fast. So really, really a great product to have on hand and to use it on a daily basis. And the way you use this product is for all these reasons. But what I do is I get the little sachet, I shake it up, and then I drop it in about, I think it's 16 ounces of water. I just do this whole thing here. I just drank my second one, and it's amazing. It's such a great product. So that is what this product can do, all these things, cardiovascular health, because if you're dehydrated, you're not going to feel well. So this is the way to be able to balance that whole 94% of people being imbalanced. This is one great way to do it. And if you're having issues with your temperature, with your heart, like sometimes my heart used to like be off. This really, really helps because it has a lot of nutrients, and I'm going to show you what nutrients are in here. So it has baobab extract. It has the way the nutrients are delivered into the body is liposome technology. So liposome, what it means is that it's surrounded with lipids. All the nutrients are surrounded with lipids, and your cells are also the outer part of our cells are lipids. So what happens when you take this supplement in, your body just grabs it and goes, I got you, because it blends in really, really well. So you're not just peeing your supplements out, which would suck because you're paying for them. And a lot of people are buying very low quality supplements, but they're just peeing them out. So you end up paying more. It has fresh ginseng. It has 75 deep sea minerals, and it's free from all the toxic stuff. And it's got all your key electrolytes. So a little bit about additional things that are in here. It's got deep sea minerals from the Kuroshio Current in the Pacific Ocean. It's got all the core electrolytes, 75 trace minerals, and it has increased aquaporin, which is a gene expression to keep us younger longer. And then they studied it for 13 different body systems that we already looked at. But you can take a look here, take a screenshot of all this: cholesterol, cardiovascular health, atherogenesis, blood pressure, weight and blood sugar regulation, skin, liver health, fatigue, stomach, cellular regulation, eye, bone, renal, kidney. The information, that the research that went into this product is amazing. I've been using it ever since, and I always have a box. And the cool thing is that I usually get these free with my points. So I don't buy any oils, ladies. I get all of this kind of stuff absolutely free because I'll save my points, and then I'll get my electrolytes. I'll get my protein powders when I buy my supplements. So again, if we look at the details, fresh ginseng fights physical fatigue, it improves mental focus, it improves VO2 max, which is oxygen in the body, and it increases mitochondrial membrane potential 2 times more than red ginseng and 12 times more than white ginseng. So you could tell that doTERRA really pays attention to the small details. What can we get the most for? And then I already explained liposomes. It is an enhanced way to get the nutrients into the body so that your body says, wait, this is just like us. And so it transports the nutrients into the cell faster so that you can consume. So you don't need a lot of the nutrients. You just need the right technology for absorption. And doTERRA thought about that. So If our BMG Plus is also like this, so liposomal delivery enhances absorption rate, increasing serum calcium levels by more than 200% of whatever else is in the market. So that is awesome. Here's some of the competitors that doTERRA is coming up against. None of them have everything that doTERRA has, which is kind of cool for us because we're getting it at a great deal. We get, our discount, we get our points, and we're beating all of the competitors, which is really cool. That's why you have to tell your friends about this, because a lot of people are using these products and they're not feeling great. I'm telling you, supplements should change your life and you should be able to feel it. If you're not feeling it, it's not working, get rid of it, stop wasting money, stop wasting time. So I'm going to head to closing this. Every time we shop, that's how I shared with you, I get all this for free. You get the rewards. So you get, I get 30% cash back on everything I purchase. And I think everybody here gets 30% cash back because we've been members for so long. But that's how I get some of my wonderful products free. And when you buy the foundational wellness products this month or last month or the coming month, you're going to get our brand new. If you have 30% back, you'll get this adorable little bag, which I use to carry my electrolytes, my vitamins. Man, I should have pulled it out so I could make everybody jealous. Where is it? Where is it, Lord? Oh, here it is. Hold on. I'll be right back. So I carry this little bag around, and inside, because I have to know where my supplements are, and inside I have my BMG, I have my electrolytes. I just pulled this out of my bag, so I'm telling the truth. I take my, oils, I have my supplements in here, and then other supplements in this little bag. So this is in my purse, and when I need my supplements, I know exactly where it's at. So you can get that absolutely free this month. And you also, when you buy your products, you'll get this adorable bottle for your greens. You'll get a free bottle of peppermint and a free bottle of lemon oil. And of course, the month of March, we have 4 free oils in addition to those special. You'll get wild orange, lemongrass, lime, and eucalyptus. Absolutely free, which is so fun because I love those oils. And next week, we're going to be talking about how to sleep and wake up to a smaller waist, because